Good morning, beautiful souls. There we are. Now I can see myself. I am on my computer. I am hoping it's going to show me views, and I am hoping it's going to show me comments. So, um, Izzy, if you are online, if you could text me and let me know you're online, that would be helpful. And then also just go ahead and pop a comment in. Let's see if Facebook is cooperating today. Okay, so Arnell let me know that he can see me, and Facebook is not showing me any views or comments, but I know you're here, so hang tight with me. We'll just wait another minute for everybody to get here, and we'll jump right in. If you are here, begin to breathe deep into your body. Bring your mind fully present, and do make sure you put your 2-word comments in, because I'm going to come back today and see who's here live with me, or if you're on the replay, pop that in as well. All right, I'm getting a few texts from several of you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, it's 7 o'clock straight up. Um, so I'm going to jump right in. Before we begin, I just want to ground us all together. So I'm going to have you take your right hand, put it on your heart, take your left hand, put it on your right hand, and then take a full, slow, intentional breath into your heart chakra. And as you exhale, if you feel comfortable, just go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. And with your eyes closed and your body settling, I want you to imagine that gold ball of light, or however that gold light wants to manifest in your mind's eye so you can connect with it. And I just want you to feel the essence of your soul, the eternal accumulated wisdom and knowledge of your eternal beingness, and all that you have access to inside of you right this moment. And as you focus on that gold light and the essence of your soul, I want you to breathe even more intentionally into that light. And as you do, watch it become brighter in your mind's eye. But beyond imagining it becoming brighter, which is just a backdoor way of your brain to be able to interact with it, I want you to feel it. And I want to challenge you to feel it beyond your mind. I want you to feel it through a remembrance of alignment. Feel yourself as source. Continue to breathe. Focus on that river of light emanating out of your chest cavity. And in this moment, again, I'm going to challenge you. Know yourself as source beyond a concept of the mind. It's an alignment. It's tuning the dial to the radio station that connects you as a transmitter and a receiver of the oneness that is you, as the drop who has always believed in this human life that you are separate from the ocean. You are not. You are the ocean. Connect with that alignment. Be that alignment beyond a concept, beyond a thought, but an eternal reality. And however that connection is manifesting in this moment, even if there's thoughts of doubt or confusion or wondering if you are in that alignment, allow that all to be and surrender now. Surrender your drop into the eternal infinite ocean that is you. And in that surrender, before you open your eyes, see if you can just relax your body into that alignment even more. Soften your body. Relax all the muscles in your face. Soften your eyeballs in their sockets. And then just notice you can even relax your brain. Relax your brain. Relax your mind. Just be for 1 second longer in the river of light. That is the essence of you, surrendered to the infinite ocean of all that is. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. So I am in my parents' bedroom of the last 54 years, and they're both gone. I am in this weird in-between place in my life right now. And clearly, it's been a unique week for me. I got here a week ago Sunday, and my father passed a week ago tomorrow. And in all of that, all the family dynamics of my 5 siblings and their children and great grandchildren, all of this emotion is surging, not just in me, but in all of these personalities. And I have to tell you, it's been such a gift, and it's been probably the epitome of my intentional practice to simply be my I am presence in the midst of everything so personal, pulling me outward into all these directions of emotions and opinions and desires and heartache and pain and fear. I mean, so much fear of what's going to happen. And all of that is just a micro presentation of the macro unfolding, dismantle of what's happening on the world stage, especially after the cataclysmic event of Charlie being murdered, right? So much, what's the word I'm looking for? So much stimulation. There's so much rattling of the personal cage and the collective cage, the snow globe analogy that I have used for the last couple of years. It's like the universe is the snow globe, and all the inhabitants in that little snow globe, we keep getting these surges of stimulus to awaken us again to a personal experience that wants to grab our attention and lovingly say, everything you have been programmed into believing in the human experience is being intentionally dismantled through the fever pitch insanity presentation of the human belief that we are anything but the light. anything but the light. That's big. See if you can stay with me. Everything. And in my morning meditations this past week, in the midst of all my own personal emotion and inner turmoil and external turmoil, in my personal meditation, my I am presence is it's it's fascinating to me, and it's awe-inspiring, and it's a little confusing, and it is such a gift, because in all of this inner turmoil that's stimulated by the outer turmoil that's in the closest inner circle of my existence, my family, and then just one layer outside of them, there's all this turmoil outside in the world, right? All of this inner turmoil. I feel like my higher self just keeps tapping me on the shoulder, and it's asking me this question: will you remain willing? Will you remain open? Will you remain surrendered to having everything you have held on to as truth, even in your ascension process, even in your ever evolving spirituality? Will you remain open and surrendered to see even more distortion within yourself as the fever pitch insanity of fear presents itself on the world stage, to allow the dismantling to awaken you, meaning myself, and every drop in the infinite ocean in the form of nearly 9 billion humans on the planet? Will you remain open and receptive to be expanded into the deeper truth that is unfolding on the world stage through the process of the dismantle, and make yourself available to align with the remembrance of yourself as source? And as that question has been presented, I find my mind scrambling. Well, what could that mean even more than what I think it means? And then I realize that question is not answering the question and the invitation that's been presented to me. Will you remain open to even more? And when my mind heard that, and when my spirit received that invitation from my I am presence, from the infinite source of all creation, I'm like, oh, I just defaulted to a question. Well, what could that possibly mean? As if I have to have that answer before I can answer the yes, I will continue to stay surrendered. Are you tracking with me? Hang tight. Remember, I've been reminding you over and over in 2025 what the message was that we received in 2017. As the frequencies get higher, you must give up what you think it means to be a human on the planet. This week, I've been feeling that in my beingness even more. Like, what is possible for humanity? What is possible for me? What is being offered to me in the midst of my parents both being gone and everything I'm experiencing in this week? What is being offered to me in the invitation right now? Will you surrender even more to be willing to align with the deeper truth that you are source? And of of course, I'm saying yes as much as I can, moment by moment by moment by moment, moving myself forward through whatever's unfolding. And as I'm saying yes, I am feeling this expansion in the river of light. I can't quite put words to it, but I'm pointing you toward it because I'm not isolated. I might be experiencing what's happening through the passing of my father as the catalyst for this week, but you've got your catalyst this week because it's in this window of the portal of September, whatever's showing up in your personal life, it wants to point us all toward the same thing. Whatever's happening on the world stage right now in the portal of September is pointing us to this deeper invitation, which takes us back to the original message of 2 weeks ago that we received in September. You are here. Fear will try to claim your mind, but your soul whispers a deeper truth. You belong here. Your time is now. Your strength lives not in thought, but in the wisdom of your heart. And what I want to point you toward today, this wisdom of our heart that is exploding in a higher velocity of the river of light, moving us through whatever it is we're going to be navigating. It is offering us an invitation to a deeper alignment of the oneness of Source. It is offering us a deeper embodied experience of that I am presence that wants to align you with an embodied experience of oneness that shatters the illusion of any separation. Now I'm going to say something to drive that home, and it's going to be the pebble in the pond I'm leaving you with. Everything that's going to continue to unfold on the world stage, and everything that's going to continue to unfold in your personal life to support the ascension process within each of us individually and collectively, and is offering us the opportunity. I'm trying to find the words to say this as succinctly as I can as I'm experiencing this week. And it's a little new for me, so bear with me as I'm trying to share it with you. We have been so programmed in duality, us versus them, God versus Satan, good versus evil. And on the world stage, everything that's being played out right now is bringing the us versus them to a fever pitch insanity presentation. And even though those of us that are on the ascension path, which would allow our mind to convince us we are on the good side, right? And all of those who are faithful, I'll just say, to the Christianity, and in their mind, they're on the good side, right? Doesn't matter where you are. Somewhere in our belief process, we're on the good side. And as long as we continue to believe we're on the good side, there's a bad side to be battled. Doesn't matter which side you're on. As long as there's a remnant of us believing there is a bad side to be conquered, we will remain in separation. There are no two sides. There are no two sides. There's only one. And that oneness is only a light. It's only a light that allowed us to pass through the veil of forgetfulness, to come into this playground, to have the light allow shadows to be cast and created to experience its own expansion that has brought humanity to the fever pitch presentation of that illusion. And that fever pitch presentation is offering us the invitation. Are you willing to let the river of light guide you through these obstacles of the dismantle of that illusion? Because there's only one light creating all these shadows that allows us all to hide in the shadow, believing there's an evil to be conquered. There's no evil to be conquered. There's only the willingness of the light to shine so brightly on the shadow within inside of each of us. Let me say that again. There's only the brightness of the one light being offered to shine so brightly in the shadow of myself, to offer me the invitation to align with the light within myself so brightly that I am truly awakened to the oneness. I can't tell you how that's going to happen. I can only tell you that's what's surging through me in this benchmark week of my life, in the portal of the month of September, in the year of 2025, of the evidence of the dismantle presenting itself at this fever pitch presentation. So I'm going to leave you today with this. When I have been sitting with this in the midst of all these responsibilities I've got going, all I feel is a deeper love of the light cradling me, empowering me to a willingness to say, okay, light, show me my shadow even more. Show me what it means to awaken to the reality that we are all this light. We are all this light, being invited to let go of the illusion that there's an evil to fight, and allow that light to show me what that means for me. That's what I'm offering you today. I'm saying it the best I can. I'm trusting that it's landing, however it can for you. It's new for me. This level is new for me. It's new for you, but it's where this portal of the month of September is taking us. So I'm going to leave you with a question. What's happening in your personal circle this week? What has been happening? What are the moving parts that's offering you an invitation to allow the light to show you your own shadow and open you, not through the mind, but through the river of light that wants to send impulses of thought to bring this invitation to you more clearly? What's going on? You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to force an understanding. It's simply an invitation. And I'll word it like this. Are we willing to allow the one source creator light to continue to show us our own shadow in a way, not that tells us stop being bad, but in a way that says, if you're willing to see that, then the ocean can open your drop into this alignment that I'm pointing to. We don't figure it out with our mind, and I'm not pretending I have it all figured out. I don't know where it's taking me next. I'm sharing with you what's presenting right now for all of us. And I'm just sharing it how it's presenting through my personal experience. So before we go, take your jumper cables, put them on your heart chakra. Take one more really big breath in, and as you exhale, if it feels comfortable, close your eyes. Soften your shoulders. Soften all the muscles in your face. And feel the infinite, eternal love of the light that is you in your chest cavity. And surrender. Tell your mind, you don't have to figure it out. Tell your mind right now, it's not your job to figure it out. It's the job of the light to keep guiding my wounded third dimensional persona into a willingness to let the light get so bright the shadows are cast out and I see clearly. And the light brings me to a deeper understanding of my own remembrance through alignment. That's all. Don't put an unnecessary burden on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Just sit with it. Sit with the invitation and offer to your higher self. Show me what you'll show me. Show me what you'll show me. All right, beautiful soul, go ahead and open your eyes. I love you tons. I will be with you next Magical Monday. I'll probably post some kind of update as I move through the funeral week on the Facebook page to keep you in the loop. And I really do want you to know I feel your love, and the messages on the page have really meant a lot to me. And I know you're with me. So thank you. I'll see you next Monday. Bye for now.